Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. So today we're here with the marketing media team and we're gonna have a little sit down and talk about branding. Why is it important to brand yourself in 2021 after this whole pandemic? So the one thing that I believe that's really important and crucial to succeed in 2021 is to brand yourself. So why don't we head inside, sit down, and let's talk about it. So today there's a little challenge, right? I have the team out here, we're playing, having fun. It's like what, 7:30, 8 in the morning? Winner between Byron and Chris gets my listing. You guys ready?
I have not been practicing at all. No work in the range. You know, it's my first time out here. I just got my clubs right now, so I'll see how I do out there. You know, I think Chris has a good shot at beating me, but you never know. You never know.
What's up, team? Are we ready?
Hey, let's
Are
go.
we ready? All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's get down to it.
Oh wait, is this the audio? It's working.
Let's go. It's working?
We should clean this table.
Get all the beer out. Get all the whiskey.
So let's give the people some value. I'm gonna kind of guide you guys through a little bit of a personal branding seminar because that's what I do with my clients. You know, I like to help them establish their own personal brand. Because have you ever sat down and said, "Oh, I'm gonna make some content today"? It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. You need to. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, you gotta think outside the box," right? It's not about thinking outside the box. It's thinking within the box, right? You have to put yourself these limitations. So that's what a brand, like having your brand, it does that, right? It gives you these limitations so that when you sit down to create content, it's like, all right, let me look up my brand. What are my limitations?
Right.
Who's my target audience?
Right.
You know, what is my look and feel? You know, what is my niche? Like, what are these things that I have to focus on? Because if you just sit there and try and think of, you know, the world is huge. Like, there's so many possibilities. So we're gonna talk about that today.
So we got the first hole, par 4, 332 yards. Yeah. Ricardo Navarro, broker over there, on the tee, ready for action. We got Hobby here, you know, he's taking a swing, practicing over there. Other man, Dan the man over there. He's a cameraman, but he's a person, you know. We got Franco on the camera. He's ready to swing, and we got experienced agent Chris Alfaro over there.
They call me El Alfa, El Jefe, ¿sabe?
Listen, I know I'm the junior agent here, but I'm gonna take this listing from you. Facts.
Alright, bro, we'll see. You're gonna have to earn it, man. It's not gonna be just walk in the park, huh?
So the first thing is that you want to be extremely focused. So what's your niche, right? Think about Bill Nye the Science Guy, right? It doesn't get more plain, like more obvious than Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like, what does he do? He's a science guy. You feel me? So like, a lot of people try and complicate it, right? And if people have to freaking do crossword puzzles to try and solve who you do or what you do, then you know you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
So if you think about it,
Should be simple.
I mean, we're all. I think that one's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Who are you guys? You guys are realtors,
Right.
You guys are realtors. But let's see how we can go even further than that, because Bill Nye, that science guy, you know, like, how can we get so specific into real estate? Because real estate is a pretty big niche.
Right.
You know, how can, you know, I know for the Navarro Group is luxury real estate, but aside from that, like, what can you guys do in your own personal brands? Like, what is something that you like, for example? Some
Me?
hobbies.
Some hobbies, sports.
Like sports?
I'm big in sports. I love watching sports. I grew up, you know, playing sports, so it's, you know, it's one of the things that I value the most.
Four. Yeah, 4 in advance.
Right there. Yeah, I mean, aside from being a real estate broker, you know, I like to also play sports. Sports is a big thing for me. You know, I like to compete, like in real estate. So competing to me is second nature, you get me? So coming out here, playing with the boys, competing, having them, you know, have some fun, playing for a listing. It's just, so, you know, it's a little different than, you're gonna see a lot of different things in this channel. It's not just about real estate. You're gonna see a whole different side that, you know, most people don't even know about me because I've been so private for so long. But now you're gonna get to know the real Bayardo and, you know, how I work and carry myself.
Let's go.
So there's different elements that go into a story, right? You have your characters, you have your setting, you have your plot, you have, what am I saying, your villain, because every story has a villain,
The climax, yeah.
right? So let's talk about these key points. I want to ask you guys, who do you think is the main character in your own story?
Us?
Myself.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Obviously.
Wrong. You guys are wrong.
Wrong.
That's the biggest
Even the
mistake.
cameraman said it.
Bro, that's the biggest
Cameraman's always
mistake that
right.
everybody makes. When
Cameraman
people are
always
viewing
right.
your content, or not when people are viewing your content, as a customer, you are the main character, right?
Okay.
When you're looking to buy a house, who's the main character? It's not you guys. It's them.
The client.
Right.
client.
It's them. So when you are creating your personal brand, think who's gonna be my main character? It's that target audience that we talked about. That 35-year-old business, you know, luxury, you know, high-end type of person.
Right.
That's your character.
And this is why we hired our marketing director, Alex
Exactly,
Franco.
because a lot of people, like, when they're making content, it's like, oh my God, guess what? I just had a new baby, and I just did this, and we just started a firm, and it's we, me, and that type of content. All right, I don't even know you, guy. Bye.
Yeah.
So you just missed out on an opportunity. But if it's like, what is my main character struggling with today? And that's the other part of it, the problem, the plot, right? What are their challenges? So if you're a first-time home buyer, buying a home is confusing. So when you're making content, it's like you're thinking about the main character. What's the plot? This guy, I don't know. You work a lot with like younger people and like leasing and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Like, what's something that we talked about? Like something that's really annoying, like a struggle for them.
Associations, you know, I think dealing with associations is one of the big struggles, especially when they're renting out places or, you know, you're dealing with real estate in Miami in general. So, you know, people tend to stay away from associations. There's a lot of things that
So imagine Chris is a first-time home buyer,
Okay.
and he's dealing with that right now. And you come out and you make a content and be like, yo, you know what I hate? Associations, man. It's so annoying to get through with them, the paperwork and all that stuff. Now he's like,
Somebody's
oh,
gonna be like,
I'm
yes, go
struggling
on.
with that.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay,
I'm dealing
now
with
he has
an
my
annoying
attention.
ass association. Go. Keep going.
You didn't see it?
It's the first hole, guys.
Dude, you have a camera. How did you not catch that? Where are you going?
How are we feeling after that first half?
Terrible. I hope Chris and Byron are doing better. But now we're gonna hit the back nine. We're gonna have a couple beers, drinks. We're gonna get it popping. Like I tell you, baby, let's go.
Why can I see your ankles? It's not regulation.
Bro, this guy.
My bad.
Do you get your pants tailored?
That worked. Nice.
And last but not least, you wanna live your brand, right? If we're gonna establish these things, we talked about them tonight. You guys have to write them down, like literally make a document and say, you know, what's my story? Who's the main character? What's the biggest struggle? Who's my target audience? What's my niche? What sets me apart from everybody else? Write all these things down and live it. You know, look at yourself in the mirror and say, like, is this something that I can get behind? You know, you're not gonna say like, oh yeah, you know, I'm the sports guy, but then we go out and play football and you're on the bench the whole time. You feel me? Like it's not like that. You have to live your brand out.
You gotta be genuine too.
Yeah,
You know.
authentic. I think being authentic is very important.
Yeah.
1000%.
Because especially, you know, this social media age we're living, you know, people could portray themselves to be something else. And
Yeah.
I think when you're a real estate agent, you have to be genuine with people. That's one of the most important things. Building that relationship is genuine. You know, you want to help them out. You want to get them that home. You know, it's.
Yeah, man.
Letting you guys know really quick, golf is not for everyone. Definitely not for me. But I'm gonna get better at it. So what are we gonna do, guys? What actions are you gonna take to create content and build your brand?
Well, we gotta get organized. We gotta get organized and really get a game plan that it's something that we're gonna be able to execute on a weekly basis. Because, like we were talking about, consistency is really like the biggest thing. You can pop off and be all on Instagram for 1 week, but the next week, if you're not there, they're gonna forget about you already. So I think it's just having a game plan and executing.
Guys, thank you for joining us for today. It was a great day in golf. Obviously we tied, but besides that, listen, like I said, there's gonna be more content than just real estate. It's not all about real estate. Real estate is boring us, but we're trying to make it better. We're trying to make it fun. We're trying to give you guys more than just real estate. And as far for those people that are trying to buy or purchase or own a home, we'll take good care of you. Listen, just follow up with us, subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna get there. And you're gonna see all the knowledge. We're gonna drop so much knowledge on you guys. They're gonna be like, wow, it's that easy to buy a house. It is that easy to buy a house. Really easy. Tell them, Chris.
Listen, I'm a businessman. Actually, matter of fact, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man.
All this shit talking you guys were doing that you're good, this and that. No.